Hello and welcome again to this edition of Phi TV. I'm your host, Brad Swanson. We are coming to you from inside the Florida Capitol during the 2022 Florida legislative session. We're joined by our friend, Representative Fabricio. Welcome back to the program.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
All right, topic that's near and dear to all Floridians' hearts, if it's not, it should be, is the subject of Cuba. You've recently worked on an issue. Tell us what's going on there.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Yeah, we passed HM 43, which is a House memorial, sending a message to Washington that we need support from Washington, from President Biden and Congress for the people of Cuba since their July 11th movement, where quite a few were arrested and detained for basically wanting freedom and liberties.
Yeah, that movement was so amazing. I think everybody in Florida, we started getting goosebumps. We were seeing the people rise up, and we haven't seen anything since. So what happens next? How do you guys communicate that memorial to DC?
Well, so unfortunately why it fizzled a little bit was because we had urged President Biden to support the Cuban people by bringing internet to the island. And there are different technologies by which they could provide internet so the folks on the island could get the message out. Internet's very important to get the message out of what's happening in the island. Unfortunately, the President did not do that. And the issue has fizzled, but we need to continue to bring attention to the issue.
Yeah, we just need to keep throwing our shoulder into the wall and just keep pushing. So, I'm glad you brought that up. That's one that we'll always be here to help you share that message. What else are you doing? Talk to us about some other issues that you're working on.
Another really important bill that we're working on is telehealth, HB 17. It's the Senate version has passed on the floor of the Senate, and our version I expect to be up on special order on the next calendar.
So is this empowering a broader scope of practice, being making it legal or protecting the provision of healthcare via telehealth?
That's right. So during the pandemic, the governor's executive order allowed for telehealth to be wide open so that patients could see their doctors through telehealth and get prescription medication and whatnot. Since the governor's executive order expired, now patients have to go in for prescription medication. So we want patients to be able to have that access, both for the elderly and folks who have to travel long distances should be able to see their doctors through this technology.
Well, the good news for Florida is, thanks to, and I'm a little moment of pride here, is the cable industry has invested $10 billion, so 96% of Floridians have access to broadband. We still are working on the other 4%, but allowing laws like this to be in place so that telehealth can become much more of a legitimate reality every day in all Floridians' lives. So important. Thank you for working on that.
No, thank you so much, and I agree, and I appreciate your support on that issue.
Yeah, absolutely. Representative Fabricio, thanks for coming on. You promised to come back and tell us where these bills are later?
Absolutely. Thank you, Brad.
Thank you. That's all the time we have for this episode of Phi TV. Make sure you hit us up on our social media feeds for more great interviews like this one. And for now, thanks for tuning in.